Hi everyone, this is Roz at Pitt Street Pharmacy, and today I want to talk about hormones. One of the most important things that we do at Pitt Street Pharmacy is hormone therapy consultations. We're famous for our soda fountain, we're famous for movies, but we really love doing the hormones because it helps so many people. And hormones are the most basic communication system that we have. They tell everything in our body and our brain what to do. So I call that important. And a lot of people don't understand that. When they think about hormones, they just think about perimenopause or menopause, which is some of my pet peeves because that puts us in a position of just looking at hormones at certain times in our lives, when hormones are an issue from conception until death. Yes, that's what I said, conception until death. And one of the reasons that that's so important is when it comes to our health care, hormones affect so many different functions, like I said, really every function in your body, that if that's not looked at, you're missing a big part of health care. One of my biggest myths when it comes to hormones is the whole age factor. And so when people ask me about it, I tell them that my youngest client was 10 years old. My oldest client at this point is 88 years old. Now that's a big range. So how could that be? Well, when you look at hormones for what they really are, as a communication system that tells all our organs and cells what to do, it can be at any time. So we have patients come in and they're having all these symptoms, and it can be anxiety, depression, not sleeping, mood swings. That can be anybody at any age. And one of the different things that we do here is I'm actually a licensed professional counselor, and the mental health part of working with hormones is huge. And it's also the one that gets ignored the most. When people go to see their doctor and they're having all types of symptoms, anything to do with mood or not sleeping or whatever it is, one of the first things that they want to do is put you on antidepressants or anti-anxiety meds. Well, that may be necessary, but it's not the total problem solver. When you look at what's the real issue, most likely hormones are going to be involved. Nutrition and exercise are extremely important, and that's also part of what we do at the pharmacy. We look at the whole picture. So some of the other things about hormones that you may not know, when I mentioned about menopause, that's all that means is that someone has stopped their period for 12 months. Well, you can still have all these symptoms no matter what age. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about your health and what's going on with you. Is it hormones? Most likely it is. And even if you have young people in your family, like teenagers, when you get teenagers together along with someone in their 40s and 50s, you typically have some of the same symptoms, because a deficiency in hormones and an excess in hormones can have the same effect on you. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about hormones. When you come in to see us, we'll go over a symptoms list, and there's a whole wide range of things that you may have never even thought of when it comes to hormones. So don't be confused. If you're thinking that hormones may be an issue for you, it's not age specific. Just come in, we'll talk to you. Doesn't matter your age. We have patients from 20s, 30s, 40s, and also even teenagers. So we can help you. We'll sit down with you, talk with you, go through your symptoms, talk about what's happening in your life, how that's contributing to your symptoms. We're here to help you.